All right, what's wrong, Xiahou?
What isn't wrong, Xiahou Dune? I just feel so bad about what's going on. Lord Xiahou fighting his friends. Oh.
It can't be avoided. An enemy is an enemy, former friend or not. Yuan Shao has opposing goals. If Lord Xiao's goals differ, there's no way of avoiding a fight.
Wow, I'm impressed. I think you're right. I can't believe how well you seem to understand Lord Xiao's thinking.
Well, that is as far as my understanding goes. And besides, when it comes to my cousin, who could understand his convoluted dreams?
Hello, it's your face, Aaron HD with Gaming Future. This is now another episode of Dynasty Warriors 6. This is the battle with Guan. This is a really important battle in Xiao's. Well, the way, really, the whole way kingdom. This is where it actually kicks in. This is where Xiao realised to get true control of the north, he had to fight against his old friend Yuan Shao. So he met him on the battle of Guan, in which he had he did have Guan Yu on his side at this time. In fact, there's a lot of talk about that, and actually saw it in the recent film, The Lost Bladesman, which if you guys I could recommend my Pizza Master, so I do recommend seeing that. It's a good film, not entirely, not really accurate at all when it comes to the ending wise. Some of the things he did was actually said to happen, stuff like protecting Liu Bei's wife, but not all the stuff like Harry loved and all that. But yeah, this is a great battle to actually learn about. A lot of things that happen to it are really interesting. I actually didn't look at this in the background before I did this video, I just sort of did it off the top of my head. Really in this battle, Guan Yu was quite a main point because, what is there? There was two main generals that Yuan Shao had. His two best generals, Yan Liang and I don't know if it was like Gaimar or something like that. But there was two best generals, and I think Guan Yu that defeated them, which confused Yuan Shao heavily in how Xiao had some of the skills to do that. But this actual battle was because of the sheer size of the army Yuan Shao had. It was noticed by the strategist, as he pointed out at the start of the video as well, that such a big army needs to eat, and it has to eat an awful lot as well to keep up with that as well. So the most key thing, which I will do eventually, is to take out the supply camp which is really in the top left of the map. But currently the objectives are to defend these two outposts. Unfortunately, I only managed to defend this one because this one is really the only one I actually managed to defend because I was too far away from the other one, and because I'm Xiahou, I'm not as good with him as I am with other players. That's the problem I have. I'm not really as good, so things are a lot slower, so it makes a lot of fights harder to win, and therefore I can defeat these guys and keep the other in place enough. But then again, it does add like a nice little twist when you have to go on the defensive on this game instead of the offensive all the time, because that's a problem with this game. It's usually a bit too easy sometimes, and although in some areas I did notice some areas I did like about this game, I actually did come up with a little bit. I wrote down some sort of script, but I lost it a few days ago because, yeah, I'm quite sure I haven't been uploading a lot of Dynasty Warriors as much as I should have, but it's just my schedule is so messed up. Like, I'm testing the voiceover for this at 25 to 12 at night. I've had college all day as well, so I'm really tired. So I'm sorry if that reflects my video, which it probably has. I've got a lot of run to walk to actually upload. I've got like another 4 more battles to upload, but I need to put voiceover in. I did I'm doing a replay one because I actually play a lot better when I'm actually not talking during it, which is why sometimes I don't talk during these games, because I tend to forget about what I should be doing, and I just think, oh, do you know what, Just focus on killing that guy in front of you, don't focus on the history of the battle. Who wants to do that?
Everybody to battle!
But yeah, anyway, as you saw now, I've just lost the fort to the right. And it turns out there was a fort that was called Weimar, because I'm an idiot. I probably won't have rung a bell. But because the guys on the left side was noticed to have got to the gate, that's when Cao Cao obviously ordered the troop here in this battle anyway. I don't know what really happened to the battle details, I just know sort of the history behind the battle, not about the battle itself. And that it was just Guan and Cao Cao, like old friend here. But what's also seen as, not only was this getting rid of like someone like Yuan Shao, but he was also getting rid of someone that was a part of the Han Dynasty. Someone had a pretty important role. I think so anyway. And some of the key people in the Han Dynasty is what actually kept it afloat. So by taking out Yuan Shao, it actually did completely make the Han Empire crumble even more. In which this is where it starts the basis of all the facts. But yeah, as you notice right here, I used my amazing dodging skills to get out of the way because these guys just started to overwhelm me, and I had to run away. And then I saw Yang Liang as well, who's very good. Lucky I had defense up, so I started to whistle my horse, but it doesn't go too well. I can't really seem to get to everywhere. So now I keep trying to whistle my horse again, and then look, I couldn't get on the horse. So that's okay. I'm going to use music now. Eventually, I think I do get another knife up very soon. But this is definitely the battle I've done the most killing him by far in all my videos, because as you can see, I'm now already on 714, about 7 minutes in, including cutscenes. That's like an average of like 100 kills per minute, which is very good. And then again, in Dynasty, I don't like the focus on kills, but the reason why I have them in this one because it's like literally like defend this area. So I'm not like one of those people that be like, well, no, if you really get the battle, no, it's like, well, he does the objective. That's that. Like imagine on a domination on King Judy, and someone just goes for the kills. That will always happen, but even though they're a good player because they get them kills, but technically they're bad as well because they're not doing the objective, because the objective is to take the points and hold them, not to get all the kills. Which is more of my point on this, like, in the base, you go in there to take it, you don't go for the little guy, to go for the corporals, and then you go for the guard captain if they pop out, and usually by the time that's all done, you've already taken the base. I usually take them by the time I'm about doing the corporals. Yeah, as you notice, Yang Liang actually stayed here. I thought Chen Zhen was his officer, I think. That's what I was assuming anyway. But here, I knew I had to get out of the duel here because Yang Liang is already such a strong powerful character. Officers actually do get an upgrade in their how good in their skill and how many moves hits they can take and in general stats when they go into duel. And with my health, I was definitely not good enough to take the fight Yang Liang because I've done this so many times where I've started actually fighting again, and I'm really good, and then I died for some stupid reason where I've gone ahead of myself. So I need a drink really. Sorry about that, guys. My throat really dries up when I record pretty late at night. Although I do want to get, I do need to get a about the road as well. I haven't actually been making a lot of videos recently. I don't know what's up with me at the moment. I am able to improve it again, like make it ahead. Because at one point I made so many episodes ahead, I was fine for the next 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm now so far behind. I'm making them as I go along. Like at the moment, I uploaded my epic Odyssey just for something to upload at the moment, and just to get it out really, because otherwise it feels like a wasted video really, and it quite annoys me if I just waste a video. Like if any of you are YouTubers, if you make an episode and you fully edit it and you put time and effort to play it, voice over it, put my walkthrough, put my watermark, put my intro, and you kind of think, well, I've sort of got to upload it now. I mean, unless it's a bad video, you should upload your videos anyway. So anyway, yeah, I'm now taking the East Fort. Strategy-wise, this would be good, so the right flank of the castle is completely safe, and this would therefore protect it and keep other generals busy. So say if they wanted to head after us, but now they would have to stop in this castle here to take this before they could advance ahead. Sorry about my chair, by the way, guys. It's still squid loads. Been a long time subscriber, which I know people like every name is Tuck WTF, great name by the way. He'll know this in my original Loads Prestige. He'll know exactly that. Sorry about that, guys. I've not been too well this time either, and plus problems personally as well. I've also been interrupting some of the things I'm doing. But we'll all sort out, guys, don't worry. I just go watch the Star Wars, cheer myself up, and then carry on. If you haven't noticed, guys, I'm already up to over 1,000 kills now. You should have heard this probably, I think, before. With an "I'm a true warrior, and there's always good moments when you hear that. I love these mashing moments because I never lose them. I don't think I've ever lost one. Even when I was younger, I actually used it. I even beat Blue Boo when I was younger in Dynasty 3 with National Corner, which everyone played that one before. They know it's very hard. Oh, here I was on this bit. I got to take Guan torch for a second, and I managed to destroy the ran, but it took quite but I didn't get it in time, so now it's actually only 1 or 2 goes. So then I put a focus on taking out the generals, which were stalling our current ones. And I don't have a clue how Gao Gen or Gao Gen was holding back Zhang Yao along with Jinping, but nevertheless I carried on. I was like, okay, right, make sure I get rid of these siege equipment now. So not only now did I kill the engineers, but I made sure I stayed there until I destroyed all the siege equipment, and then now I'm gonna go on my course and make my way to take out the siege equipment, like all the catapults, because these guys can effectively take out men, do damage. I don't know if they can do damage to gates, I've never actually seen that before. But they can also take out ballistas as well, which effectively just ruin your entire defensive place. So I completely repulse the attack, and that means now that I'm not available to push out. So then, I know this is my chance to go up on the left flank, go past. I planned on going actually past this fort. I didn't see the time in taking it. I wanted to keep the element of surprise on my hand. And then as this came up as well, as I did it, which allows me to go through the woods and go here. And if there's any trap in there, which there obviously is, you go through and just run past them. That's the key. You know, it's not like I'm running with a whole garrison of men, but I'm going by myself, so therefore I can just run straight through them all. Because I did not say that. Even though I complain how easy it is to kill people, sometimes when you're like low in health, you feel pretty pro when you just stay in the centre, surrounded by people, like just killing them all, like holding them all off. And here, it doesn't happen very often, but look at this. These guys there, they're all surprised. Surprised? I don't really know. Surprised. And look, they got that purple thing there, which like puts them off attacking you, because surprise attack has not only shocked them, but it'll demoralise people as well and make them not actually fight properly. Oh yeah, by the way, my point earlier about the dueling, you'll see it now. How the way Kong was actually really easy to beat. I actually did loads of damage to him. And then, now that he's in a duel, he's now got that red little stuff around like his torso, which shows that he's actually pretty good. I like to try and knock him out of the arena to try and see if I can finish the fight like that. But then, really, what did the most damage was actually those attacks there. So I thought, you know what, why not try this? But the problem with having a complete enemy duel is that they will do that. Look, if you don't stop them, beat it then, and you start the duel, they'll actually do little hits on you inside, and they'll like you flying off guard in the fight. Which it's not too bad because it's just Liu Guan, but because it like sometimes you end up stuck with really good generals, and that can really do it. Because if you notice here, I'm pretty much dead already. Luckily there, I managed to use the reach mode to actually take him out without quitting the duel, which I was pretty happy about. Sorry, I was just having a drink.
What was that? You say that every bit of our supplies are gone, all put to the torch? I praised Cao Cao's strategy. It was very
If you guys didn't
clever.
notice, his voice is actually also used for
However, Cao Cao has
Kakashi
underestimated the
on the
Yuan
English dubbed of
family
Naruto. If
fortitude.
you ever watched the very first Super Channel when I was younger.
Xiahou has fallen.
To me, when you put an enemy supply hook to a torch, not only are you obviously demoralizing, but I think it's to turn a long, what could be a long-term battle, could last a few days, weeks. And that's what happens when you turn it into a short battle. This will create like urgency among the rank. Look right here, Xiahou defected straight away. You'll probably find this out. Now Yuan Shao's already rushed. This will cause the enemy to like try and advance far ahead than they should, cause them to go out of position, which can then ruin the army as a whole. But if it ruins it at the very base, like Yuan Shao is, then the whole sorry, and the whole army is kind of screwed really. Because I mean, can really only be as good as elite. If you know, Alexander the Great won so many battles, never lost a battle in fact. But it wasn't because of his men, but because of how he used them. So if you make a general panic and rush, then he's going to make mistakes, and then you're going to do that, which hence, and you're just sending forward his troops, because he lost his two best men, which made him panic. He then got repelled from the attack, and then that left his supply camp open. And then now, the supplies went, so then he rushed forward himself, which is very smooth. But here, I think the final fight, if you guys didn't know, this bit actually lags, but this is actually game lag for the amount of people in the area. I think, but what they will do on this, I don't know if the base is it or like the engine they use for the Dynasty Warriors 6, but they'll actually smoothen it out and make it just look like it's slow motion, so I don't actually mind when it lags because it just looks really awesome. But a lot of the time you'll just see I'm just hitting him before he can, because I've got attack times too, so I'm just like, okay, just hit him as many times as possible. Although when they break the gun, that's kind of annoying as well. But as you can see right here, right guys, thank you for watching this battle. Please enjoy the cutscene after this, and remember as always, please subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, comment, leave feedback, and then peace guys.
I will never forget you. These results should suffice for now.
Greetings to you, Xiahou. You've done well.
Yuan Shao is gone. The times are changing, and no one's left from the old guard to stand in the way. Now the true fight really begins. That is what I suspect is the case.
You're as smart as ever. You're right. You have realized what the true purpose behind my battle is.
But still, I don't see what lies beyond the battle. Cousin, will you not even tell me?
There is a time and a place for everything. It is still much too early to speak of the future I wish to build.
You and your secrets, Cao Cao. Well, I guess I'll just have to end this chaos. That should help to get everything out into the open.